The United States found itself embroiled in yet another heated debate over immigration as a federal judge delivered a blow to President Trump's recent executive order. The order sought to end birthright citizenship for children born on U.S. soil to non-citizen parents. This controversial move ignited a firestorm of reactions, with proponents lauding it as a necessary step to curb illegal immigration, and opponents denouncing it as a blatant attack on American identity. At the heart of the matter lies the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, adopted in 1868, which guarantees citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States. Trump's executive order aimed to bypass the 14th Amendment and redefine the parameters of birthright citizenship. The order directed federal agencies to deny citizenship to children born to parents who are not legally present in the United States. This meant that even if a child was born within U.S. borders, they would not automatically become citizens if their parents were undocumented immigrants, visa holders, or tourists. The order's implementation would have created a new class of individuals with uncertain legal status, raising concerns about their access to education, healthcare, and basic rights. The legal battle over Trump's executive order came to a head in a Seattle courtroom, where U.S. District Judge John Coffenor delivered a scathing rebuke of the president's actions. Judge Coffenor issued a temporary restraining order blocking the order's implementation. In his ruling, Judge Coffenor labeled the executive order blatantly unconstitutional. His decision rested on the 14th Amendment's clear and unambiguous language, which he argued leaves no room for executive interpretation. Legal scholars criticize the executive order as a blatant overreach of presidential power, arguing that the president cannot unilaterally alter the Constitution through an executive order. The judge's decision was a resounding victory for the 4 states that brought the lawsuit: Washington, Arizona, Illinois, and Oregon. These states argued that the executive order would have caused irreparable harm to their residents and economies. They cited the potential for increased discrimination, fear within immigrant communities, and a strain on state resources. The lawsuit filed by the 4 Democratic-led states was just one example of the widespread opposition to Trump's executive order. Across the country, state attorneys general, civil rights organizations, and legal experts condemned the order as unconstitutional and harmful. Connecticut Attorney General William Tong, the first Chinese-American elected Attorney General in the nation, called the lawsuit deeply personal. As someone who benefited from birthright citizenship, he felt compelled to fight against any attempt to dismantle this fundamental right. The state's opposition to the executive order highlighted the growing divide between states controlled by Democrats and those led by Republicans on issues of immigration. While many Republican-led states have embraced Trump's restrictive immigration policies, Democratic states have increasingly positioned themselves as defenders of immigrants' rights. The Trump administration has vowed to appeal Judge Coffenor's ruling, setting the stage for a protracted legal battle that could ultimately reach the Supreme Court. The debate over birthright citizenship is not unique to the United States. While the United States, along with roughly 30 other nations, recognizes birthright citizenship, many other countries have moved away from this practice in recent years. Proponents of birthright citizenship argue that it is a cornerstone of a just and equitable society. They believe that every child born within a country's borders deserves the right to citizenship, regardless of their parents' immigration status. Opponents of birthright citizenship argue that it is outdated and encourages illegal immigration. They believe that citizenship should be a privilege earned through legal channels, not a right automatically granted at birth. The debate over birthright citizenship is often framed as a clash between competing values: inclusivity versus security, compassion versus the rule of law. It is a complex issue with no easy answers, and it is likely to remain a contentious topic for generations to come. Judge Coffenor's decision to temporarily block Trump's executive order provided a much-needed victory for advocates of birthright citizenship. However, the fight is far from over. The Trump administration's vow to appeal the ruling ensures that this issue will continue to be litigated in the courts, potentially reaching the Supreme Court. The outcome of this legal battle will have profound implications for the future of immigration law and the very definition of American citizenship. If the Supreme Court were to uphold Trump's executive order, It would mark a significant departure from long-standing interpretations of the 14th Amendment. The debate over birthright citizenship is not just a legal battle, it is a reflection of the deep divisions within American society over immigration. The future of the nation depends on finding common ground and creating immigration policies that are both just and humane.